Hi everyone, today we're going to be working on writing and graphing equations. Don't forget to add your name and the date. And today we're going to focus on how to graph equations by creating a table of values. So let's talk about a table of values. You and your friends are going to the mall, but nobody wants to drive you there. You decided to take a cab. The mall cab company charges 50 cents a mile. Figure out the fare if you lived 1 mile away, 2 miles away, 3 miles away, etc., up to 6 miles. Make the table and the graph of this information. So, when we are making a table, remember the x is always first, that y is always second. So, our problem tells us to write how many miles we are going. So, but I'm going to start at 0 miles and then go all the way down to 6 miles. Okay, so when I start at 0, I want to think about how much is it going to cost if I go 0 miles? Well, $0, right? So the cab company charges 50 cents a mile. So if we go 1 mile, it's going to be 50. If we go 2 miles, it's going to be $1. If we go 3 miles, it's going to be $1.50. And I'm just going to fill in the table for the rest. That's because we're adding 50 cents each time, right? All right, so now we want to graph our equation. So I'm going to label my axis. I like to put the x and the y just so I remember which is which. And then I'm going to label my miles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I know that this point right here, that origin is always at 0. Now for the y coordinate, I'm going to go up by 50 cents. Actually, I'm going to go up by 25 cents. So we're going to have 50, and then $1, and then $1.50, $2, $2.50, and then $3. I like to go up. When you are going up on your axis, make sure you're going up by that even amount. Okay, so we said at 0 miles, it was going to be $0. And then at 1 mile is going to be 50 cents. 2 miles is going to be $1. 3 miles is up to $1.50. 4, 5, and then 6. And because you guys are going to be doing this on paper, you're going to connect your line. I'm going to use a highlighter to connect. And hopefully your line looks straighter than mine. Make sure it's connecting at the origin. It's connecting at that origin, and then we're drawing an arrow because this always continues. So now let's move on. So our equation is, going to be y equals 0.5 to the x. And that's because the the 0.5, that represents our how much it is, and then this x is showing how many miles we're going, and then the y is that total, right? So as a review, the independent variable is the variable that doesn't change. So our independent variable is our miles. Again, this one, I mean, it changes, but not like the way the dependent variable does. And our dependent variable is the one that does change. So this is our cost. So this one depends on the x. So this one can never stand alone.